Are you aware of our patron, Saint Alessia? Oh, another brave soul seeking the blessing of the White Strake. Though I am not as knowledgeable as Sacerdote Aloysia, I do know the account of Pelinal's mid-year massacre by heart. Indeed, it's quite popular. All the soldiers want double rewards for their efforts on the battlefield. It's Pelinal's mid-year massacre, celebrated by Imperials since the fall of the Aelids. We remember the White Strake's slaughter of elves at Helden Bridge, the key to capturing the Imperial city, before it was Imperial, mind you. If you know the legend of Pelinal Whitestrake and Saint Alessia, you're on the path to understanding. If not, well, those who accept the blessing are renowned for their brave deeds in days thereafter. Surely that's something your people value. Holy Writ states that at the Battle of Helden, fierce Pelinal's face and hair were covered in the blood of righteously slaughtered Aelids. Anoint yourself likewise in honor of his prowess, and return to me. He was the firebrand who once we preached. So, how was it? Speak! Do you feel invigorated, imbued with righteous power, or perhaps struck dumb with awe by a vision of Saint Alessia herself? Go ahead, reveal to all your holy transmogrification. Oh, well, everyone's experience is different, to be sure. But don't let that keep you from getting out there and making a legend for yourself. The White Strake will walk in your steps and goad you to righteous fury. Though Pelinal is seen as a controversial figure by some, none can dispute the mark he left on our land and culture. And so we cry, "Hail the White Strake!"
Friends, our Imperial blood is strong, and we can still see who our true allies are. We have come to remember and to inspire. Cyrodiil shall once more be free and victorious. Shall we fear these foes set before us? No! As the White Strake clove the elves asunder, so shall we drive our enemies from our land.
Daedra, she means. Metaphorical elves who are to us as the Aelids were to our forebears.
Have a look!
It's rude to interrupt, Predicant. Blessed Alessia, guided by the divines themselves, conquered this land and crushed the hedonistic Heartland elves under her heel.
Apologies, Your Reverence, but I've seen more than a few elves around the garrison. Couldn't we moderate the tone of the sermon?
We praise the White Strake, who was never moderate. And we speak to soldiers who value loyalty, and who know that to distrust an elf in Tamriel is simple common sense.
You've got hands like a troll. You know that?
This one. Farewell, my good friend.
Ah, I'm glad you're here, champion. I thought for certain the writhing wall would collapse once it was severed from its power source in the writhing fortress. Yet, as you can see, it still stands despite the efforts of the Meridian Lens. The writhing wall no longer regenerates itself from its power source in Cold Harbor, but something still anchors it here in Solstice, and the Worm Cult is working to repair its damage. Given enough time, they will succeed. Before she died, Gabrielle theorized that the writhing wall is bound in place by anchors we could disrupt. She left her notes in the Regent's study. Take a look and see where her research leads you. Darien should already be there.
Hey, friend. Looks like Gabrielle was busy in here. Not sure what it all means, though. Glad you're here, friend. I don't know many people on this island all that well, other than you and Scordo. The Regent said Gabrielle worked in here. I'm looking for something to explain what she did. Why she... you know. What brings you here? That was Gabi, all right. A theory for everything. It's all a bit over my head. Something about anchors, like you said. I wish she was here to explain it better. Or just hear it all, really. Gabrielle always did see the best in me. The funny thing is, we never talked much about it. She liked to say she was too busy for my nonsense. But I don't know if she meant it. I wonder... Well, enough about that. What's next, friend? Right. Her journal's over there. Oh, and I found some research notes hidden in a desk. I had no idea Gabrielle was that sneaky. She must have decided she had to be more careful after Faranor's treachery. Anyway, it's all on the table. Gabrielle always was sort of messy, leaving books and papers all over the place. Take a look at her journal and research notes. I tried, but they're full of theories and fancy words I don't quite understand. Gabrielle's notes mention a couple of specific locations she wanted to look at. Fluctuations. Anchor points. Are you as confused as I am? See? Complicated, right? Sometimes Gabrielle forgot that most people need arcane stuff explained in very short words. At least, I do. Or metaphors. I get metaphors. Usually. Anyway, what do you think? Distortions. Let me see. So, whatever's at these anchor points must be directing necrotic energy into the wall. Like a sluice carrying water downhill. We just need to follow the sluice back to its source. Hey, a metaphor! We've got what we need. Gabrielle thought there would be something to find east of Shelltide Village and at Lizal Pass. Whatever it is, I'll sense it if I get close enough. Don't ask. Source or sources? Gabrielle wrote about anchor points, plural. Alright, it's about time I got out of this palace. Maybe even prove Gabrielle knew what she was doing when she called me back. Let's go find these distortions. It's strange to be back, especially since I don't really remember being gone. Anyway, I like what I've seen of this place so far. If Gabrielle thought Solstice was worth protecting, I'll do my best to see it through. Too bad none of those areas of interest are here in... Too bad none of those areas of interest are here in Sunport. If we have to go do heroic stuff, we ought to be able to enjoy some warm bread and good wine when we finish. Just have to save that idea for later, I guess. Too bad none of those areas of... Too bad none of those areas of interest are here in Sun. Too bad none of those areas of...
This one finds it ironic that Wormblood's greed for the gift of death led to his undoing. And Faranor's as well. A bitter consolation prize, perhaps. Yet, it is proof the worm cult can be beaten. But not the way they had planned. Mannimarco isn't in his own body. He was forced to possess his underling, Wormblood. Raz assumes this means Mannimarco is disoriented, unable to call upon his full power. We must use this time to our advantage, yes? His body lives, perhaps. But what remains of his soul? Did Manny Marco extinguish it when he seized control of Wormblood? Or was it cast out to go where souls such as his go? In either case, Raz thinks Wormblood is no more.